Hi guys, Brad Heath here, Double D Trailers. Hey, nice to see you face to face or face to camera. So today we're talking about keeping your horse safe while towing, and we've just listed some safety tips. So let's get myself out of the way on the screen here. Taking your eyes off the road for even a second can lead to serious and even fatal accidents while traveling. It's so true. Just, a glance away and rear end somebody or run off the road and jerk back on and lose control. So it truly does only take that moment of sort of spacing out and maybe just distracted driving, conversation with someone else, music too loud. Cell phones, don't get me started. I live in Wilmington, North Carolina, and every stoplight or traffic's horrible. When you pull up, there's folks just sitting around on their cell phones and even not at the stoplights. So throw the cell phone in the back seat and turn it off so that you are not distracted. In the article, horse friendly trailer that keeps your horse safe on the road. So we'll hit some pointers on that. Safety release features your trailer should have. Questions about: do your trailer's walls, floor, and ceilings protect or harm your horse? Towing safety that can make or break your trip. I'm not going to go through all these. Do a pre-flight check before driving a horse trailer. Should you saddle? Driving on high winds, up inclines, and then of course regularly practice trailering. So a horse-friendly trailer keeps your horse safe on the road, and we talk a lot about safety, having a safe trailer and a safe weight distribution to the tow vehicle. But specifically, what is that? What makes a horse trailer safe? And it's numerous things. From a structural perspective is the first one, I think. And our the Double D trailers, we build it out of Z frame, and Z simply stands for zinc. Okay, so it's strong like steel. It's a lightweight like aluminum, but yet it doesn't rust. So it really does give us the best of both worlds when we're looking at sort of having your horse surrounded in that steel safety cage like your automobile in case the thing rolls over. So the Z frame will accomplish that for us. And then even further down, just a trailer that is very open, not those dangerous rear saddle compartments that are in the way. You want an interior that's white, just to make it as light and open, airy feeling as possible. You want large windows, not only for ventilation and airflow, but simply for the light. Okay. Horses are claustrophobic. They're not made to fit in these small confined spaces that we like to put them in. God designed these guys to roam out in open pastures. So we just want to make sure that the trailer is as inviting as possible. And that truly does help reduce the stress level. So the areas that we're mainly looking for that makes a horse trailer safe, if it's a slant load or even a straight load, the type of butt bars. Is it a quick release bar that can be taken down even if a horse gets a leg thrown across it or a butt up underneath it? On a slant divider, if it has a one-handed slam latch, that works fantastic. Again, make sure that you don't have that dangerous rear saddle compartment. I know we keep mentioning that, but man, folks just continue to do those, and they are dangerous not only for horse but for handler as well. There's not enough room for you and your horse with a rear tack to get up in there in that last stall, and it's just very difficult to unload horses. They have to back out. So enough about that. Just make sure that the features of your trailer are safe for you and safe for your horse in the event of what if my horse gets stuck. Let's see. Yeah, here's the section. Horses seem to be experts at getting themselves stuck in awkward and sometimes dangerous situations. When horses are in trailers, it's no different. It almost reminds me of my toddler. What she just wants to stick her hand in the door, smash her finger, run outside in the street, jump in the swimming pool and drown. I mean, horses seem to be the same way. Oh, there's a sharp edge. Let me go cut myself on it. So you really just have to be on guard for those things. Do your trailer's walls, floors, and ceilings protect? So we do have a safe bump roof system. It's forgiving if a horse rears up against it. But you also want to make sure that it's not an aluminum roof. If it is aluminum, make sure the thing is insulated, okay? A non-insulated or mill finish, that's that shiny stuff you've seen in horse trailers. It'll get up to a temperature of about 140 degrees plus. I mean, you can literally fry an egg on top of it. And so while aluminum is great for, solar panels and tin cans and things like that, pots and pans, because it's a great conductor of heat, it doesn't work so well for the flooring of a horse trailer, as well as the roof of a horse trailer. And even in the materials, we've got lots of information about aluminum, of how it's just not the smartest choice. There's a lot safer choices these days in the technologies we have. Okay, so this is just going to discuss the openness of the trailer. When it comes to the towing aspect of it and the vehicle, you just want to make sure that your vehicle can support your trailer's weight. We work with clients on a daily basis of, hey, can my tow vehicle pull this trailer? It'll pull 8,000 pounds. The trailer only weighs 5. With horses, I'm hauling 7. So yeah, if I can pull 8, I'm only hauling 7. I should be in good shape. But the limiting factor is going to be that tongue weight. Okay, that darn tongue weight. It's always going to get you. And the tongue weights are normally the weak link in the equation. Remember, your load is only as safe as the weakest link, because that's the point that that it can break. You can have a very strong tow vehicle and a very strong, well-built trailer, but if the link between the two is a flimsy hitch, the thing's going to break, and so none of it's going to matter. But on tongue weight in particular, that is the weak link. So you just want to verify that. It's often much lower than what you would expect, and just not designed to handle that weight. So we need a tow vehicle that can do that. Do a pre-flight check before driving a horse trailer. I've been working on my private pilot license, and we have these checklists: external, interior, pre-flight, post-flight, during takeoff, cruise. There's always, the FAA is really methodical about checklists, and I think the same can be said about horse trailers. You want to walk around the trailer and just look at things. Look at the windows, the latches, make sure that everything is secure. It's all well oiled and greased. Nothing is broken. Look at the tires, the axles, the wheels, and look for wasp nests. Okay. Make sure your horse's legs are protected. Should I saddle my horse before trailering? We think not. I know some clients do that, and I've talked with others, but one, I think it makes it uncomfortable for the horse. It just makes it more heat in particular. And those stirrups hanging down could definitely get in the way and maybe even get caught up on something. Okay. Is your horse in good company while travel buddies matter? We're talking about flying. I can't stand it when I take a commercial flight and I'm sitting in, the Delta comfort zone or what have you, and the person beside me is well over into my seat, my personal space, and it's just not a fun and pleasant experience. So horses are no different. You just want to make sure that the buddy they're traveling with is a good friend and not going to, especially if it's a friend's horse, you don't want them agitating your horse, because that's no fun. How to tow a horse trailer in bad weather. Of course, you want to be cautious on wet roads, icy roads. Don't drive, just stay home. How to drive in high winds. I'm on the East Coast, but we do have a lot of clients on the West Coast, and I see often, a 18-wheeler rig that's flipped over on the interstate from high winds. And maybe that would be a nice blog for us to research is what's a safe wind, a crosswind component that is, what's the maximum crosswind component before you actually shouldn't travel. How to protect your horse during extreme temperatures. We have lots of information on temperature. Again, most of it goes back to the material itself. Remember, aluminum, great conductor of heat, not so great for building horse trailers. And then our last few safety tips: traveling up and down steep inclines, good information here. Regular practice definitely helps. And then, of course, we've talked about driving responsibly with some frequently asked questions down at the bottom. Hope this has been helpful. Feel free to comment or email us questions. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.